Okay. All right. So I'd like to make an announcement. Moments ago, we made the arrest on a Taekwon Kelly. He was arrested for an incident that occurred today around noon in this apartment complex here at the Ravenwood off of Bethel Church Road. In this incident, it stemmed from a pretty heated domestic in which our victim left his apartment and tried to leave and was fired upon by the suspect. Multiple shots struck the vehicle. The vehicle was occupied by the driver and multiple children, or multiple other passengers, to include some children. And then the victim then fled a distance away and was notified the city police department, and they notified us of the incident. And of course, we all started a mutual investigation. The investigation involved multiple entities. Fort Acres Police Department, City of Columbia Police Department, Richland County Sheriff's Department, and I think also Department of Probation and Parole was out here as well. And maybe even a liaison with the ATF. So wanted everybody to know that this was a very dangerous and volatile situation earlier. We were near approaching the dismissals for schools. We immediately put all of our schools on lockdown, kept them on lockdown until dismissal time. During dismissal time, we actually posted an officer at every specific school in the area to ensure that that we were not going to have any kind of additional incidents involving schools and parents and their children. We can safely say we secured the area the best we could until eventually we had an undercover officer actually spot him walking down the road near Bradley School, after school. So he was actually immediately detained there on this without further incident. He is in custody. He is at our office. We will be processing him on the way. We'll be transporting him to the Richland County Alvinus Glen Detention Center. Any questions?
Yes, Chief, first of all, what's the condition of...
Physically okay at the moment, yes.
How many children? How many children were there?
There were two. There's a driver of the car and then two children. I'm sorry.
Okay, so there was two children.
Yes, two children. Yeah, two
what
children.
do we know about this individual? Criminal history or anything?
We cannot elaborate on criminal histories.
Was he out on bond?
We're just getting started. I have no wonderful idea. We are on the way going back. We're now completing search warrants for vehicles, search warrants for apartments. So we are still hot and heavy in the initial part of the investigation. So when I get back to the office, I'll be able to do a lot more research and provide you with some of those answers to your questions at a later time.
Were they in a relationship?
It appears that they were in some sort of domestic relationship.
And does the suspect live out here or the victim?
One of the residents, the suspect, was living out here.
Do we know
At least that's what we've learned so far.
Do we know the age of those kids at this point, Chief?
I know, but we can't release them at this point.
Were they his kids?
I can't release that.
Were they teenage or below?
I don't know 100%, so I can't really tell you. I mean,
We see the scene is still active behind you. Just explain what's going on.
we are securing a vehicle that is connected to the suspect. So we have a search warrant for the vehicle and a search warrant for the apartment, and we're executing those right now as we speak. Because right now we're at the stage of evidence collection, so we're looking for the weapon.
So you mentioned it was a domestic violence incident that would.
Well, it was a altercation of some sort. I don't want to leave a domestic argument that led to it.
Thank you. So with that, in that domestic argument, fired shots at that point.
We have no idea at this point. Hopefully, the investigation will figure that out here shortly.
Okay.
And I missed it. He got in a car and chased the victim and shot at her down the road. Did he shoot at her?
I'm not aware of him getting in a car. It just happened from the parking lot.
And she drove away.
And she drove away.
After being shot.
Yes.
Here at Ravenwood.
Yes, it was.
Was he arrested without incident?
He was arrested without incident. We didn't have any altercation with him upon arrest. We approached him rapidly, and he surrendered rapidly.
He appeared belligerent in the car earlier. Can you describe that scene?
I wasn't present there, so I don't really know. I went there very quickly. I never even saw him. I just went there to confirm that it was actually him. Once I confirmed it, I came back to the scene over here to come back and finish up the rest of the investigation here, so I have no idea.
The apartment that you guys are also processing, were there other occupants in there or others?
So, Chief, I know we're still investigating right now. As far as I want to go back to the relationship, is he the father of those children?
I don't know the answer, and I can't comment on that one.
Can you tell us about why you decided to put so many schools on lockdown?
Well, anytime we have a situation where someone's at large and it's a violent situation, we are going to notify every single school in our area. As close as we felt that we had it fairly contained where he was, so we were limited. We didn't go further north, so we stayed this way and traveled around. So the schools that were within a half mile of here, those are the ones that we locked down.
Did he have a gun on him when he was arrested?
No, he did not. We are looking for that right now, and we're going to look until we expire every single attempt.
And so, do we happen to have any idea, based off shell casings, if this was a handgun or if this was a higher caliber?
I can't elaborate on that yet.
So it's safe to say there's no threat to the community right now?
Right now, currently, the threat is eliminated. Everything should be fine. It's just now we're in the evidence collection stage and then research stage and investigation stage. So the immediate threat is gone right now.
All right, about 4 hours to wrap all this up from when it happened to when he was in custody. I mean, what does that say about the work put in not only by y'all but the surrounding jurisdictions?
Well, when you close a case like this, something that's really dangerous, it's imperative that you have just 100% collaborative efforts between multiple agencies, and we did. I can't thank the City of Columbia and Department of Probation and Parole and Richland County enough, because everybody got together and quickly just started moving around, started handling everything, and it was a lot, and we're very thankful that we all work together as a team, and good teamwork gets good results.
Any other questions? You good?
Because Triple P was out here, does that infer that he was on probation or parole?
I don't know. They may just been out here working something else and heard it on the radio, so I don't really know the answer to that question.
We'll look into that. We'll get back to you about that.
There'll be another follow-up to this with answer some of these questions. Okay.
Any other questions? All right. Thank you, Chief.
Yes, thank you so much.
Did I look enough? I'm sorry, I couldn't keep up.
You did great.
You did a great job.
I was trying to pay him.